Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today we're talking about when is the best time to take magnesium. So let's dive into that topic today. This one will be a shorter one, but I'm excited. We talk about magnesium a lot. It's definitely one of the most, one of the most, one of the most important minerals you can put in your body. I am making sure we are live. Yes, and in the right place. I'm coming at you in my home office, aka our toddler's bedroom. That's just how it goes. Internet has been a challenge these days. I feel like it's supposed to teach me something. It's supposed to teach me something about patience. I'm not sure what it is, but we've had internet issues at the office, and we've had internet issues in our buildings, the workspace. So I thought I'd give this a try and hope the internet connection stays strong. I actually did our launch. We did our new product launch here in a different room, but I didn't trust the internet in other places. And it's kind of ironic. The place where we use the internet the least works the best. I suppose that's how it goes. But, anyways, let's dive in. Um, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I've been doing Ask Google and busting Google myths, but I'm going to change that up a little bit. And I thought that was a fun series, but let's move on and try something else. So, magnesium in particular. So, I feel like it's important to understand that there's different forms of magnesium. Many times I'll talk to someone, like we've been selling, like we sell magnesium. So, full transparency. We've been in we sell, those that don't know, we sell natural supplements. We've been doing that for, oh my gosh, years, almost 20 years. Well, maybe if you're not sure who I am, founder and CEO of True Form Life. For the past 20 years, we've been working with women 40 plus to help them increase energy, burn body fat, and balance hormones. So if that's you, you're in the right place. And if that's not you, maybe you'll learn something that could be helpful. But when it comes to supplementation, we've probably been doing this for 15 years, over 10 years for sure. Anyways, many times I'll ask someone what form of, like, they say, oh, I already take magnesium. Oh, interesting. Because I want to know what's out there, what people are taking, what's trendy, what's hot, what's helpful, what's not. Ooh, put that on a t-shirt. And a lot of times people say, I don't know. What do you mean? It's magnesium. Magnesium is magnesium. And unfortunately, it's not. And that's the same across the board with all natural supplements. You have to understand that there are different qualities and um, different sources, different ingredients, different branding, different uses. So that's what we do more so in our private Facebook group. Talk about that a little bit on a deeper level. If you're not in that group, that's our Ageless Energy group, and you want to be, just comment below and I'll send you a link to get in there. But there's different forms of magnesium for different purposes. So when someone's like, I don't know, I'm just taking magnesium, or my doctor told me to take magnesium, or I found it at the discount rack at the pharmacy, like that's not super beneficial to you because different forms of magnesium do different things, or at least specialize in different things. Like you could look at magnesium threonate, for example. That one's the only magnesium that can break the blood-brain barrier. So if you are looking for brain health in general, like cognitive function, mood, memory, anxiety, depression, like those are all brain, I wouldn't say issues, concerns. Magnesium threonate can help, is beneficial for those particular um, concerns that you may have. We have different forms that could help with sleep more, digestion more, sore muscles. So to educate yourself and understand why you're taking certain supplements and then when is what I want to talk about today. But I feel like this is a nice generalization of if you're getting into magnesium, like the forms of magnesium. Like you can take a magnesium pill, you can take a powder, you could take a pill on that capsule, you could take a liquid form. So the difference there is that I would say a pill is probably the least, how can I say, not so much quality wise, but the least useful. And I would go to a powder because it will dissolve in water and then you'll drink it or however you're taking it. And then you have your liquids. The problem with, and I guess there's issues with each of them. You have to look at the ingredients. So like I suggest staying away from multidextrin, silicon dioxide. I actually have a whole PDF of ingredients for supplements I recommend staying away from. It's actually called toxic ingredients. If you want that PDF, just comment below and we'll send it over to you. But understanding that there's different levels of magnesium in different forms, right? So if you're taking a pill, for example, just consider taking a pill. I think a lot of people do that because it's convenient. You just pop a couple pills, you move on. You don't have to mix it in water or take a shake with it, or maybe the flavor doesn't taste good, like a liquid kind. So maybe the pill offers the least amount of friction if you're a person that likes to take pills. Some people don't, but regardless, everyone's a little bit different. If you're taking a pill, that has to go through orally, of course, that has to go down through your digestive system, that has to be broken up, it has to be rehydrated, and then it hits your bloodstream, right? So every time, like every step is a bit of friction and causes your body to absorb less, which means you get less magnesium into your body. And then, okay, so that's at the lower end. At the higher end, you could look at a good quality liquid magnesium. Like a good quality liquid magnesium, like ours, for example, doesn't have any propylene glycol, which is very rare when you're looking at liquid flavoring. When we don't do any of those additives or fillers, it's a very pure magnesium. From there, as soon as it hits your mouth, your body starts absorbing it. So some companies, actually, I remember years back, I used to take a liquid creatine, and they told you to put it under your tongue to help with absorption. But that, I guess that's just an extreme example of what I'm saying is like as soon as something hits your mouth, your body could start using it. But like a pill form, that's not going to happen. Liquid, it could happen, but you don't have, doesn't have to go through all the digestive tract broken down, rehydrated to hit your bloodstream and start working. You can start like a good quality magnesium that's in liquid form can start working right away. The problem is the low quality ones have all those additives, fillers, toxins that your body's trying to figure out what to do with, and it reduces the absorbability and certainly reduces the benefits that you're gaining from it. So those are the differences of different levels. And everyone, I mean, you have to do the best you can, right? If you're like, I'm not taking any liquid, you got to figure out the pill situation. If you're not able to take pills, then you figure out the powder. Like for example, our we have a product called liquid magnesium, and that is a different form. I can talk about another time, but so that's a liquid. But we also our Magtin or our uh, 3 and 8 is powder form. There's no smell, there's no taste. It dissolves in water almost instantly. So that's less friction. Put a little scoop in water and you can toss it back. Um, but everyone wants something a little bit different, and everyone has different preferences. So, okay, now moving on to different times of day. I think so. Most people take magnesium for sleep. Now, I believe that was because the brand name Calm was basically the first to market, or really the first to that to lift up magnesium and like bring it mainstream, and they were promoting it for sleep. So I think that most people started taking magnesium for sleep in particular, and a giant percentage of at least North America has sleep issues. However, there's many other benefits to magnesium. Like for our customers, for example, there's four main reasons our customers come to us. Let me see if I can remember them. We have digestion is one, energy, chronic pain, and sleep. So those four, I don't know, like I should poll our audience, but I don't think there's one in particular that is more prevalent than the others because everyone's dealing with different levels of magnesium, or sorry, everyone's dealing with different um, let's say issues. So one person may not sleep well, so they'll notice the magnesium helps better with their sleep. One person may have chronic back issues, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this magnesium actually makes a difference." Someone may have digestion issues, and then they realize and they notice in their digestive tract. So everyone's a little bit different. So it's almost like it's not like officially an adaptogen, like a maca powder, for example. If you're 40 plus, you should be taking maca for hormone balance and a natural boost of energy. But for another topic, when you're looking at the when you're looking at the benefits of magnesium in particular, you'll notice it the most where you have the most pain, let's say, in your body, or most discomfort. So it can help in many different areas. I would suggest that you take magnesium in the morning instead of the evening because of the different benefits. Now, if you take magnesium, I'm going to tell you this in a second, and it's going to feel like maybe a bit controversial. Not controversial, contradicting. I'm going to say if you take magnesium in the morning, it's going to give you a natural energy boost. It's going to help with digestion, and then you're going to feel more benefits throughout the day instead of just taking it in the evening for the sleep benefits. But if you take it in the morning, you'll still reap the benefits for sleep. I know it sounds a bit contradictory because you're like, oh, it's going to give me more energy. Why would I take it in the evening? That's not how magnesium works in our body. So we have stores of magnesium that need to be filled up. So this is what I like about natural supplements, different than pharmaceuticals, is that pharmaceuticals work in one way, like let's say to reduce pain, and that's it. And then once that's taken and it can like it reduces a certain amount of pain, let's say, and then it's done or stopped working or it's not going to offer any more value or benefit, it actually, in my opinion, offers the opposite. In most cases, there's going to be side effects down the road. But with natural supplements, they compound. So we find our people, our customers, they see an immediate boost of or an immediate difference with what they're struggling with. That's number one. And then the next one, so they see immediate benefits usually early on the first couple of weeks. And then after that, the benefits compound. So your magnesium level stores are increasing and you are finding more benefits the longer term you take it. So it's a little bit different. And then, but that comes with consistency, right? Some people struggle with being consistent with their supplements and they're like, ah, I take it once in a while, or I always forget to take it. It's really difficult to see sustainable benefits if you're not going to take it every. I'm talking about daily, not like that's. And I think that's the struggle with a lot of people is like a lot of times people compare pharmaceuticals to natural supplements, and it's quite a bit different. Like if you take an antibiotic, for example, you take it for a certain amount of time, and they're like, "Well, take it, um, even if your what is infection, let's say, is gone. You're supposed to finish that duration of whatever you're prescribed, right? It's a little, and then you stop. You don't have to take it again, and that infection is gone. Let's say." That's why you took the medication or antibiotics. This is different when it comes to natural supplements because you get I feel like you get two sides of benefits. You get benefits early on from taking it, and then you get benefits from being consistent with taking it and compounding. As your magnesium level stores increase, you find more benefits. So you'll sleep not you so you're not going to sleep. You'll fall asleep quicker at first, let's say, and then you'll fall into a deeper sleep. So you'll sleep longer and you'll get that REM sleep that we all need. So, more benefits to taking long term and being consistent. Consistent wise, it's something that we stack habits. We work with our clients to help them understand that taking them at certain times all the time is important instead of just randomly whenever you feel like you might want to take them. That's probably for another time, but I wanted to keep this short and just share some insights with you about magnesium in particular. So, to recap, understand that there's different forms of magnesium. So, you should look at the container, read, do some research, or ask an expert what magnesium you should be taking for the specific struggle or benefit that you're looking for. Understand that all magnesiums are not created equally. So if you go to the pharmacy, you go to Costco, you go to the discount rack, and you get the cheapest quality form. Um, I was gonna say because it's gonna expire and they got to throw it away and they want to make some money off it. And then you come along and you're like, magnesium. Just watch this video by Drew. I'm gonna take this and it doesn't work because it's low quality. On top of that, it has additives and fillers that your body's not going to appreciate. We call those toxins. It's going to cause more health issues instead of more health benefits. So you need a good quality product. Stay away from the additives and fillers. And if you don't know what those are, comment below. We'll send you a full PDF of exactly what those are. And then finally, different times of day. So you'll find different benefits by taking it at different times, whether that's morning, evening, that you don't have to take. Like, for example, we take one form of magnesium in the morning and then we take a different form in the early afternoon. So we take our liquid magnesium in the morning, and then we take magnesium threonate in the afternoon for specific benefits. Like for the threonate, for example, I want mental clarity. I want to have more brain power because I've been working a long day already, early afternoon, like that crash. So there's a specific benefit why we're taking that in the afternoon. So understand that there's different times you can take magnesiums for different benefits, and that should give you a quick overview of more details, or a quick overview of magnesium in general, which to take, how to take them, when to take them. And then I did mention the different forms from pills, powders, and liquids. So hopefully that was helpful. Any questions at all? I'm only a DM away. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.